Okay, guys, I'm back. So I picked up the cards that fell and everything, so reshuffle them again. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for Taurus. I feel like a lot of you guys are stuck dwelling on the past. Maybe there might be some type of separation with somebody. It didn't work out with a certain person, and I feel like you are really looking at everything that went wrong rather than what you still have going for you. So if you look at this card, this is the Five of Cups. This is disappointment. There could be some type of regret for a situation that you handled in the past, and I feel like you're looking at all the things that went wrong rather than the lesson that needs to be learned from it. I feel like you have a regret about love. You were disappointed. I feel like there was some type of loss or something, and I feel like you're at a dark space for the month of February. You're not really seeing the happiness around it. I feel like you're more or less looking at all the things that went wrong and things that are not making you happy and the regret that you have towards it. Don't be resentful. Maybe there might be a lot of you guys that are resentful for the month of February. It could be because of a past relationship, the situation you didn't handle it clearly, you didn't approach the situation correctly like how you wanted to be. I feel like you shouldn't be upset about it because life is about trial and error, and this is what you have to go through so that you can learn your lesson. I feel like don't isolate yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys might be isolating yourself because of the situation you were going through, because of the disappointment, the regrets. You're kind of isolating yourself, doing a lot of thinking. Maybe you feel like you just need to improve your life and you're stuck at a standstill. Um, the Magician card, I feel this is an infinite card for me. I feel like this is success. If you look, you have all the elements here. You have the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. I feel like you have the ability to succeed, and to get something that you wish for. So if there's something that you're looking for, you have the ability to satisfy your hunger for something new. So I feel like you will be successful. Take time. This is the birth of something new. It could be a birth of a new relationship, a birth of somebody coming by and giving you hope again. Another thing I want to say is when we date, we kind of tend to lose ourselves in people. Maybe you need to really um find yourself again. I feel like really take yourself out, start going to the gym, start improving yourself. You could be emotionally, physically, mentally, okay? There's work that needs to be done. Fix yourself. Fix how you view things. I feel like you're gonna get a message of some kind. It could be due to your relationship or something. There's going to be a renewal. So for those of you who are disappointed about a relationship, I see a renewal coming, a new renewal of some kind. For those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like some of you guys might be in a relationship or dating two or more people. I feel like there's going to be some type of decision that needs to be made. I feel like the Sun is the successful card, but since they came on both together, I feel like there's a lot of options for some of you Tauruses. You guys might have a lot of your energy is scattered. I don't see it fully focused on one main person. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of options, maybe a lot of people to date, a lot of people, potential daters. I feel like strength and patience is needed, moderation is needed. Another thing too, I feel like throughout these people that you talk to where you're dating, I feel like there could be a potential true relationship, but I feel like your energy would have to be focused on just that person because I don't see you just focused on one person. I feel like you can have a great union, but it's only if you want to have that union. What else do I see for you? Um, those of you who dealt with the people for person from the past, I feel like somebody could come back. There could be a renewal of some kind, a hope renewal. I feel like you're gonna be strong. So for those of you who were dealing with certain situations in the past and you want to leave that situation alone, hold your ground. I feel like you have to be firm. I feel like you have to be like authority figure, like firm, know what you want and when you want it kind of attitude. You need to have that energy. When making that decision between two people or three people, whoever it is, when you're picking a perfect suitor, Make sure you pick them for the right reasons. Don't pick them because they're too beautiful and because they look good outside, because I feel like a lot of you guys base them off of physical, not so much about what you have in common. A lot of you guys are, I feel like, blind towards the situation. I said that earlier, didn't I? But as I'm taking these cups out, these cards, I'm sorry, cups. It's because all the cards have cups. So as I'm pulling these cards out from the deck, I feel like right here, for those of you who are disappointed about that past and really kind of just pondering over it, I feel like you're not really looking at this situation clearly. This person in front of you has a blindfold across from them. I feel like the blindfold is there because you choose not to see the situation for what it really is. I feel like you're not really looking at the situation for what it is. You're blinded towards it. You kind of feel like you're stuck at a standstill and you're not sure what to do. There's going to be some type of reconciliation. I feel like I told you, somebody in the past could come back and you guys need to exchange feelings. This is a card of somebody reconciling with a person, coming back, calling it true, making wrongs right. I feel like making amends. There's feelings that need to be exchanged. There's things that need to be dealt with. I feel like there's a lot of things that you and that person need to talk about. Don't be so blinded towards the situation, because I feel like you're very negative, blocked off, like you're really not thinking of what it is. That reconciliation, I feel like, can come sometime in the summertime. This is an offer of new love. If you look at the card, there's a hand with a cup in it. The cups are emotional. Somebody might give you an offer, like an offer of new love. So those of you who are dealing from a separation from the past, somebody can come back and give you an offer to reconcile and try things all over again. If that is something that you're considering doing, I want you to really sit back and think about it. Don't jump in it wholeheartedly without really looking at the situation for what it really is. For those of you who are single, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of potential suitors, and I feel like don't be so quick to judge people based upon their looks, based upon what they can offer you. Really look for a deeper meaning, because I feel like a lot of you guys might start dating or talk to people that it's just a physical attraction. There's no real genuine feeling there. And you'll be successful regardless of the outcome, regardless of the situation. I still feel like you will be successful. Celebration of some kind. You guys might take some time out, celebrate what's going on. Even if there's hardships, I feel like you guys still persevere. If there's things that are not going on right that you want, you still persevere, you still move forward, you still continue to hold and move forward, even if things are not going the way you want. Five of Pentacles. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys might be going through a situation where you were thrown out in the cold and you were left to fend for yourself. Things happened unexpectedly and it wasn't something that was planned. It kind of just hit you at a fault. It's not something that you decided to really, that it was coming. I feel like it happened all of a sudden. It wasn't something that you planned or anything like that. I feel like you feel like there's healing that needs to be done. You feel like you were hurt, you were wounded. And I feel like a lot of you guys, there's healing that needs to be made. If you're coming out of a relationship, don't go and jump into another one so that you can cure the pain from the last one. Because I feel like you have a lot of things that need to be dealt with emotionally, mentally. I don't see anything physically as far as that goes. Don't blame yourself for past mistakes either. Let's say, for instance, if you were dating somebody and they cheated on you or they lied to you and you were really in love with this person, don't blame yourself for them lying to you, or don't have regrets and say, well, if I would have did this different, the outcome would have been different. Because sometimes when we date people, that's the outcome that it's supposed to be. Life is about trial and error, and you have to learn just how everybody else does. So don't ever feel like, oh, I made a huge mistake and blah, 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 and it's all my fault. It's not. Okay? Another thing I do want to tell you guys, you have a lot of things going for you guys. I feel like you have the world at your hands. I don't feel like right now is the time to to be settled down or getting married, stuff like that. I feel like you have the world yet in your hands, and there's so much more that you need to find, witness, explore. There's so much more out there than just to run and settle down with a person. I feel like some of you guys might even feel that way. Stay firm, okay? There's a Queen of Swords. That's energy coming out in the deck. Maybe you guys might be involved with the Queen of Swords. It could be a guy or a girl. Stay firm. This person is firm. Explore the world. You have so much else going for you. The world's in your hands, and explore it. Look for a brighter future. Look for the future for those of you who are sad and stuff like that. You have so much going for you. I wouldn't even waste my time being sad about a relationship that didn't even work out. Death. There was an end of something. Death doesn't necessarily signify a death, actual physical death. It's more of an internal death. Like, there was a death of something for a new beginning. So when there's a death of something, it's never the end. I feel more of it as a new beginning. It gives you the opportunity to rebuild things from the ground up, to rebuild things the way that you want it to be from the beginning. Sometimes we make a lot of mistakes and we really don't. We don't really see it that way. We have a lot of regret. Be flexible. Be a little bit more flexible. I feel like a lot of you guys might lay in bed and contemplate the situations, like being depressed, being sad, the ending, confused, depression, time of lose sleep. I feel like you kind of just lay there and contemplate the situations. You don't have to contemplate any situation. A death of something is an opportunity for something new. Be flexible. Don't isolate yourself because of this separation or this sadness that you have. Because I feel like a lot of you guys might isolate yourself and really feel like you need to figure out what you want, which is a good thing, you know. So if you guys are coming out of a relationship, don't jump back into a relationship. You need time to figure out what you want. Just don't isolate yourself in an unhealthy way. Isolate yourself to the point where you're going to work on trying to fix yourself and the mistakes you've made, okay? Not on hurting yourself. Temperance is needed. Try not to go out, drink, and party a lot, because I feel like for the month of February, a lot of you guys need to learn how to deal with your emotions, and you might want to go out, might go party, stuff like that. Temperance and moderation is needed. Balance is needed. You got to learn how to balance your daily life with your relationship life. Last card out of this reading, the Fool. So this one, I like this card because I feel like this is this is like an energy for me. I feel like this is telling you to really enjoy life. Life is about a journey, and sometimes you just need to walk into the water and just see what happens, okay? Even if you're not sure what's going to happen at the ending of that, I kind of feel like you have to take life as in the Fool. Not in like you're stupid, but like you need to have that kind of attitude. Like you need to just continue to move forward, not naively, but really just whatever happens, happen, and learn your lesson from it. Don't always be on the verge of being like, I have to do this right, I have to do this right. Really just live your life, you know, keep moving forward. I feel like if there's a movement that you want to do things that you want to do. Don't worry too much about what others think. And if you're looking for a significant other, don't worry always about what everybody else is going to say about the person you date. Don't focus too much on that. I feel like you just need to be more open and just have this attitude like whatever happens, happens. And don't be on this quest to find someone perfect, because a lot of you guys, I feel like, are on this quest to find someone that's modeled like, and that's not reality of it. I feel like a lot of you guys might have suitors that have a nice body, but they're dumb or they're not that smart. And I feel like you just need to have this just beautiful energy. A beautiful energy attracts somebody beautiful. So I feel like that's another important thing. Hopefully you guys like my reading, and I am doing the monthly for February readings.